Management, Pritchard Auto Company, the Landier family, and Doug Studer Farm, some of our yearly sponsors here at the Hancock County Speedway. Going to go green the next time out of turn number 4 with Rudolph and Wolf in command of this one.
Kelly Shryock start on the point in the stock car heat race, now starting at the outhouse in this heat race for the modified division. As we will come to green off of turn number 4 this time by. Rudolph and Wolf will lead them. Green is in the air, and we're Modified Madness racing.
Underway down into turn number 1. Wolf quickly out into the top spot. Kelly Schrock picking up a couple of spots there out of turn number 2. And Scotty well underway in this one. Wolf setting a quick pace here on lap number 1.
Sets quick pace indeed as Chase Rudolph right behind him. Distance back now to the 0 of Jamie Anderson. Kelly Shryock moving up 2 spots already. Jake McBurney at the back of the pack, which you normally don't see, Chad. He's trying to get to the back bumper of Vesterby, but Wolf still in command here in the 72.
Yeah, it's an Austin Wolf kind of racetrack as well. If you can pitch that thing, lean her on the right rear and leave her buried down in the butterflies of the carburetor, Austin Wolf's going to be a happy feller as the top 2 continue to maintain their advantage on Vesterby and Schrock as we go to 1 and 2.
And Shryock now to the back bumper of Anderson as they come off of turn number 4, now down to turns 1 and 2. Shryock looking for a run. Vesterby there as well. McBurney a distance back to him as he rounds out the pack. Wolf and Rudolph still your top 2 as we're halfway down, halfway to go.
Working our way quickly through the Landis IMCA Modified Heat Race number 1. Anderson in that 3rd spot. I said Vesterby a minute ago. That not correct. Jamie Anderson riding in 3rd. Kelly Schrock 4th. There is Vesterby in the 5th spot. Just wanted to make sure I got that straightened around here. We're about done with this one. Still Wolf, your leader to the back straightaway.
Jake McBurney trying to take a peek now to the 0 of Tristan Vesterby. Nothing doing though as McBurney trying to keep the hammer down and let her eat in turn 3 and 4. 2 to go this time by for Wolf as they enter turns 1 and 2. Top 2 have broken away. Then your next 2 have broke away themselves as McBurney still trying to work on Vesterby. White flag in the air this time by for the 72 of Wolf.
Yeah, Austin Wolf on the throttle still here as put a couple extra car lengths between he and Chase Rudolph that time out of turn number 4, and they are well out in front of Jamie Anderson, Kelly Schrock, Vesterby, and McBurney over a straightaway advantage. Back to those cars for Wolf, and he'll cross the line first. He will win it here at the checkers. Rudolph 2nd. Jamie Anderson and Kelly Schrock will complete the top 4.
Like Chad said, green next time by here for our Modified Madness Heat Race number 2. Hobby Stocks coming on deck for their qualifying action next. As we work now into turns 3 and 4. Deary and Connect, your front row. Meyer, Wyman, your second row. And Mills all by his lonesome. Starting shotgun on the field, and green is out. We're underway, Chad.
3 deep for a moment as we head to turn number 1. Meyer gingerly working the inside. Cody Connect quickly to the top spot as Drury in trouble on the back chute. A pair of Whittemore, Iowa drivers out in front of Mills from the tail now to the top 3.
As they work off a turn 4, Cody Connect picking up where he left off here at the Hancock County Speedway in the 49K machine. Meyer now to the back bumper as Mills trying to go along with the 2 car. As DJ Wyman sits in 4th at 38. Your pole sitter all the way to the back of the pack as they work now off of turns 3 and 4. Down the front chute, single file.
Yeah, Connect fast up front, able to get out of the hole out of turn number 2, but he's got blue smoke a little stronger this time. It started to show the last time we went to 1 and 2. We will watch the 49K and see what might be transpiring with that hot rod as Nick Meyer reeling him in as we go to 1.
Little bit of blue puff of smoke in turn 3 and 4 that time, Chad, as Meyer now looks to the inside, some more smoke pouring out of the 49K car. Jeremy Mills, a little bit of clean air in front of him, sits in that third place spot, trying to run them down, as I think that might be a little bit of a tire rub there, Chad, as they work through turns 3 and 4. A little bit of tire rub on the 49K.
Yep, exactly what I was going to say. I would concur, but tire rub ain't great either, son, as we'll see how things continue to play out here. She got a pretty fast heat race here, at least amongst the top 5 out here tonight as laps clicking away. Connect, Meyer, Mills, the top 3.
Mills has now caught the back bumper of the 2-car. Meyer now looks to the inside as Meyer way upstairs snaps loose. Now off of turn number 2, Mills was there on the binders to avoid contact. Mills now works to the inside of the 2-car. Myers connects to with a tire rub and the race lead as we've got green in the air, 2 to go this time by.
2 laps remaining in this one. Nick Meyer again flashes to the inside as we'll continue to monitor that battle coming right down to it. It is Connect, Meyer, Mills, the top 3 here at the white flag.
1 to go for Cody Connect, trying to hang on for a heat race win. Meyer right behind, followed by Mills, as we are single file here all heat race long into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Can Connect hold on to it in turns 3 and 4? He will. Connect will bring home the heat race win. Meyer second, Mills in third, Wyman and Drewy. That is your finishing order now for your modifieds.
Top 4 redraw is what I heard. Top 4 will redraw out of each heat race. Is that correct? Thank you. I'll take a head nod, carrier pigeon, signs. I'm kidding. Appreciate it. Yeah, fingers. Trust me, I have seen plenty of fingers over the years, too. We've got Brandon Nielsen and Sam Humbarger on row number 1. Yep, usually there's about 2 less than 3 when I'm seeing fingers, but it happens. Sometimes even intentional. And ready here on a turn number 4, Brandon Nielsen with a quick early lead as we go to 1.
Nielsen will lead him down into turns 1 and 2. Josh Seidels right behind him as Humbarger sits in that third place spot. Hansen in 4th. Those are your top 4 redraw spots. As we work now into turns 3 and 4, Nielsen, your race leader. Seidels looks to the inside. A little bit slimy for these hobby stocks trying to get traction on a top-heavy racetrack here in their heat race as we work now into turns 1 and 2.
Brandon Nielsen, Josh Seidels, the top 2. Humbarger back to 3rd. Jace Hansen riding in 4th. She may not have started quick, but she is quick right now up into the top 4 for the 3 junior. And a pair of familiar faces up front in this one going to turn number 1.
As Nielsen and Seidels single file, Seidels goes through the middle line, now slides up to the high line. As Hansen a little tight now in turns 1 and 2. Top 2 have broken away, but it is Nielsen broken away from the 99XS Seidels as they work now off of turn 4, still single file around the speedway.
Halfway through this one, Brandon Nielsen, Josh Seidel still the top 2. Battle shaping up about mid-pack. Humbarger 3rd, Jace Hansen 4th. Now put Jace Seidels' name here into contention. Seidels in the 28 out of Emmitsburg, applying the pressure here through 3 and 4.
2 to go this time by as Jace Seidels to the inside of Hansen as they work their way into turns 1 and 2. Throws it in deep, tries to make it stick, but Hansen with the momentum on the top side as now bobbles a little bit coming off of 2. Jace Seidels now works to the inside in 3 and 4. White flag is out though for the T8 of Brandon Nielsen.
Yeah, laps evaporating right now as Josh Seidels within a half car length on corner entry. But boy, bailed out of it there, kind of lost the handle for a moment, and Brandon Nielsen pulling away down the back straightaway. Kevin Long, our chief starter, will reach for the checkered flag front straightaway. Checkers up front, Scotty, it'll be Brandon Nielsen winning it. Josh Seidels second, Humbarger third, and completing the top 4 will be Jace Seidels in the 28. clearing out the carburetors on the back straightaway. Kevin Long will watch them closely out of the fourth turn as they head to the home straightaway. Bussinger and Krug on row number one, and Scotty, we're underway.
Underway for your final heat of hobby stocks here as Bussinger and Krug lead him down into turns 1 and 2. Bargloff in the third place spot. A little bit of a chrome horn now to Bussinger as Krug will take over the top spot. Wickman moving up 2 spots right now into the top 4 in the 48 machine as they work their way into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Bussinger. Bargloff a little tight. Now the car snaps loose as he hangs on to third, but Wickman is a-coming.
Yeah, that allows Wickman to gobble up some of that distance as third and fourth going to be a little more hotly contested than it once was. Kind of got them paired up 2 by 2 by 2 as you've got first and second in a bunch, third and fourth, but I guess throw that out of the window, Scotty, as Bargloff on the hammer hard through 3 and 4. Here he comes. He's in third going to 1.
Got the car to rotate a little bit better now in that third place spot as he'll now push now through turns 1 and 2. A little bit tight on the exit. He was loose on entry, tight on exit, falls back, but still stays in that third place position. Krug out though as he gets tight and jumps a cushion now in turn 4. Bussinger trying to pull the trigger and take advantage, but cannot do so as they work back into 1.
Still in the early stages of this one, Chris Krug picked up his first 2 career wins last season in the 91, and strong so far this season, just hasn't quite had his opportunity to shine, and leading right now, Bussinger second, and Bargloff there in that third spot. Wickman still fourth as we come by another time.
Single file here around the Hancock County Speedway. 2 to go that time by. A white flag will be the next flag to fly as the black 91 at Chris Krug, your race leader, looking strong now into turns 3 and 4 as car rotates better for everyone that time by. White flag is out with 1 lap to go.
All comes down to this. Chris Krug, like we said, looking for his first win in 2022. The Emmitsburg, Iowa driver down the back straightaway in the 91. Started on the outside of that first row and will capitalize here in your Landis heat race number 2. It'll be Krug winning it, Bussinger second, Bargloff in third, and Steve Wickman will complete the top 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4, behind the Landis and Pritchard Family Auto Stores Pace Trucks, on your feet, everybody. Here is tonight's IMCA Modified A-Main. $15 laps of distance in your Landis IMCA Modified A-Main. Rudolph and Kelly Drury, row number 1 here tonight in the 15-lap A-Main. And ready out of turn number 4. About time to crack them loose here at the Hancock County Speedway. We're underway.
Green flag is out. Modified Madness is a running here at the Hancock County Speedway. Chase Rudolph, your race leader. Austin Wolf right behind him in the 72 car. Kelly Shryock making quick work up to that 4th place spot as Kelly Drury now up on the high side looking underneath now. Austin Wolf a little bit out of sorts but gathers it back up.
Yeah, Wolf able to capitalize that time. Drury got out of shape for the briefest of moments out of turn number 4 and turn number 2, and it'll cost her a couple of spots in the 38C. Wolf to second, Kelly Schrock now to the top 3.
Shryock up to the 3rd spot in that 3 machine. As we have the 8R, Chase Rudolph, your pole sitter, with a commanding lead as of right now. Nick Meyer works to the inside of TJ Wyman now as they come through turns 3 and 4. Jeremy Mills in the 10 car trying to heat Chase as well.
Still clean and green out in front as you got Rudolph with a handful of car lengths. Actually a pretty good lead over Austin Wolf. Nearly equal separation between the top 3, even back to the top 4. Nick Meyer up into the top 5, as you said, as we come by another time.
Single file around the Hancock County Speedway here for our Modified A feature. Meyer looking underneath the Drury. He'll have the spot now as Wyman puts it around the 10 car of Mills. Mills trying to battle back now in turns 3 and 4. Nothing doing off the turn 4 down the front straightaway.
Yeah, Nick Meyer, the man of the move, picked up his first win of 2022 in that Dean Meyer Electric number 2 a week ago at the Hancock County Speedway, just down Highway 18 here in North Iowa. And he is starting to reel in Kelly Schrock as we head to turn number 1.
Into turn 1, the number 2 trying to hunt down the number 3. Shryock tight on entry. Meyer loose on exit that time by through turns number 1 and 2. As they work now through turns 3 and 4, trying to get the cars to rotate a little bit better. Shryock through the ruts, so is Meyer, but closing in fast on the number 3.
Yeah, we'll continue to watch that battle as Meyer certainly better on corner entry as you picked up a little while ago. The 3 and the 2 locked up in a duel right now. Kelly Schrock, Nick Meyer, that is a battle on track right now, though maybe you can take a gander a little further back. Mills trying to pick up 1, not able to do so. And Scotty to still Rudolph by a half straightaway over Austin Wolf.
That it is. The battle still ensuing, though, in 3 and 4 for that 3rd and 4th place position. There goes Meyer that time by putting it to the flames in turns 3 and 4. Shryock, Chad, is hitting the brakes into the corner, trying to get the car to rotate as the car tightens up on him. Meyer a lot smoother as his car is rotating a lot better. They'll try it again in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, Meyer trying to size him up, drives down the hill, but boy, she is a heavy track right now, so hard to get past that 3 machine as we cycle our way back in the second half of this one. If we get to the 00 of Wyman, then you've got Mills in the 10, Jake McBurney in that party as well, Jamie Anderson behind them. That's been a little bit of a hornet's nest at times. Mills got one a minute ago, but can't quite get Wyman as we head back to turn number 1.
As we head down to turn number 1, indeed, Wyman looking a little better than Mills as they work their way off at turn number 2. Mills to the back bumper of TJ Wyman now as they work into turns 3 and 4. Meyer still trying to find a way around the 3 of Shryock, but out front, Chase Rudolph, the 8R car, checked out. Goodbye, see ya, gone. As we are winding down here with 3 laps to go, 2 to go this time by for Chase Rudolph. Rudolph, Wolf, Shryock, followed by Meyer, whips it into turns 1 and 2 a little harder that time. Then a distance back to the 38 of Drury, who has that 5th place spot. Mills looking to the inside of Wyman with white out, 1 to go for the 8R machine. Checked out in this feature, G-O-N-E, gone. Chase Rudolph through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. He will see victory lane here at the Hancock County Speedway. Austin Wolf in 2nd, Kelly Shryock, Nick Meyer 3rd and 4th, and Kelly Drury, your top 5. Red flag coming out, car up and over in turn number 3 and 4. Fire and safety on their way. Car up and over, we go to the red.
Hey, Scotty, I'm going to jump in real quick. Got the word that the driver is okay in turn number 4. Jamie Anderson with a wild ride as we were finishing up our IMCA Modified AMA. Best news, word is he's good. Ladies and gentlemen, now we can turn our attention here to the Hancock County Speedway victory lane. How about a big hand? There's Mr. Rudolph winning here tonight in the 8R. Nice job, boy. This thing was quick right out of the chute here tonight.
Thank you. It was really good. I just really hope Jamie's okay over there. You never want to see anyone get upside down like that. But, yeah, we finally got the monkey off our back. We've been fighting mechanical issues 2-3 times this year. We're leading down at Burlington and broke a fuel pump belt. It's just been everything on top of the list, but it feels good to get the monkey off our back for sure.
Well, you did so in a big way. What brought you up here to the Hancock County Speedway? Obviously, winning and $1,000 is on your mind, but what brought you north here tonight?
For sure. Me and the old man just want to take off and go racing. I think we're going to go hit Jackson, Minnesota tomorrow. We like going to different tracks, feeling out else is upper Iowa.
All right. Who do you want to thank here tonight?
Got a big thanks to my dad. He's the soul behind this. My girlfriend back at home, all my family at home watching. Drew Jansen, he's been such good help getting this thing rolling for me. Riley Hatfield and Eldorado Speed Shop, big shout out to them. Their shock's been really good for us this year. Friesen Performance, Weir's Machine, Ty Lube, just everybody else that gets us there. They know who they are. It's hard to get them all.
Don't be afraid to come back and see us. Now you got this place figured out. Come back and see us again sometime, all right?
We will for sure.
All right. Nice job. How about a hand winning $1,000 here tonight in the Landis Victory Lane for your IMCA Modifieds? Chase Rudolph had them covered here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, as they come off a turn 4, up and on your feet for the final time here tonight. They're going to come out fighting when the bell rings. Ladies and gents, these are your Wild Things, your IMCA Hobby Sock. A feature event goes green next time by.
Caution lights down in the back straightaway. Josh Seidels, Gavin Bussinger on row number 1. 15 trips around to wrap up the Landis Sport Mod Nationals here on a Monday at the Hancock County Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, we're green.
Green off of turn 4. Seidels and Bussinger lead him into turns 1 and 2. The orange 01 in shades of the General Lee out in front. Seidels in that second place spot. Bargloff quickly up to third, followed by Brandon Nielsen. As we work our way now into turns 3 and 4, it looks like Bussinger going to lead lap 1.
Yeah, Bussinger out in front of this one. Leads by a car length, maybe a car length and a half there for a moment. Not now, as that 01 machine nearly had it step away from him. Seidels got boxed in behind and turning the double play on the back straightaway. Drew Bargloff, the 45, now your leader.
Bargloff, your race leader. Problems on the 01G, coming to a slow and to a stop at the top exit of turn number 4. And we're going to see if the caution flag will come out. Yes, it will. Caution flag over the raceway, Chad.
Well, you seen suddenly he had got sideways there in turn number 1, and Seidels.
Flat right rear on the 01G.
Yep, Seidels got boxed in, and Bargloff took advantage, and I think Seidels forgive me, I thought he went off the speedway. I was blocked with my vision there for a minute. Seidels getting things regrouped in the 99 earlier, so we just when you thought it was going to be clean and green to the end, things amped up after that first yellow flag. And our final A main of the evening. Scotty, been good running with you here again. Been a while since I'd seen you, so good to be with you here tonight. Drew Bargloff looking to bring this one home here out of turn number 4.
As we'll come back to the green flag off turn number 4, the 45 of Bargloff. Nielsen and Seidels Robbins racing off turn number 4 as Seidels will resume that second place spot. Nielsen Wickman as Chris Krug, the 91 car on the move now as he's around Chase Seidels for the top 5 position. Wickman up to 4th, single file now into turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, settling in single file amongst the top 6 or 7 or so. As you got Bargloff out in front, Josh Seidels, Brandon Nielsen. Nielsen points that thing down to the inside, but he's going to give up plenty of ground to the back straightaway. Seidels a little better out of the hole there in turn number 2. It looks like he's starting to size up Bargloff here out of turn number 4. Battle for the lead shaping up as we head the other way.
Shaping up is the name of the game here as the 99X, the back bumper of the 45 machine. 45, your race leader. As we work down now into turns 3 and 4 down the back chute. Drew Bargloff, the driver out of Sioux Rapids, Iowa, looking for victory here tonight at the Hancock County Speedway. Seidels hot on his heels.
Yeah, Seidels looking for that first win of 2022, as is Drew Bargloff. And Seidels, start ahead of Notion to a point and shoot off the bottom of turn number 2, biding his time here a little bit. It'll be 6 laps in, just about to the halfway mark of your Landis Hobby Stock A main.
As we work off a turn 4 down the front stretch now, 0.3 tenths of a second. 3 thousandths of a second, I should say, for the 99X back behind the 45 cars. Nielsen trying to close the gap as well. Top 3 break away as the 48 of Wickman is there as well in 4th. Chris Krug, your top 5. Battle tightening up here for the top spot as we are followed leader through turns 1 and 2.
Heading back the other way to the halfway mark. We come across the stripe this time, as you said, the top 3 inching away from Steve Wickman and Chris Krug, but put a blanket on the top 3. Here we go to turn number 1. Seidel's getting antsy here at the halfway mark.
We have got just a handful of laps to go as we're halfway down, halfway to go. Seidels tries to keep the wheels underneath of them as Bargloff a little smoother there in 1 and 2. Josh Seidels, thought about using the chrome horn and backed out of it. Looking to the outside now, tucked tail behind the 45. Here comes Seidels to the outside.
Yeah, Seidel's been working inside the whole way and got Bargloff to move down about 3/4 of a groove, and that's exactly what Josh Seidels needed that time through turns 1 and 2. Seidels kept peeking to the inside, made him pay, taking the long way around. Seidels, your leaders, are going to turn number 1.
And did Seidels show his hand now to Brandon Nielsen, who tried to go to the top side in 3 and 4 that time, but found a rut and could not complete the passes. Lap traffic now coming into play for 2nd and 3rd. Brandon Nielsen, as we got the 55 car pulling into the infield, calling no joy. Seidels, your race leader now, trying to keep the 99X out in front. Bargloff followed by Brandon Nielsen, Steve Wickman, and Chris Krug now your top 5. Seidels pulling away down the backstretch in the 99X machine. Little tight through turns 3 and 4. Now gets the car to rotate. And a little bit better exiting for Drew Bargloff, still trying to play catch up in the 45. So is Nielsen now top 3, still making advances as Chris Krug goes to work now on the 48 of Wickman. Off a turn number 2, Krug trying to get to the back bumper of the 48 machine. Brandon Nielsen tries to point the nose down the hill to get to the underside of the 45 of Bargloff. 2 to go this time by for the 99X. Josh Seidels, your race leader, as he works his way off a turn number 2. The 99X took over the race lead about halfway through over the 45 of Bargloff. White flag in the air this time by Josh Seidels, looking for victory here tonight. Into 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. It was the power move to the outside that gave the 99X the race lead through 3 and 4 for the final time. Josh Seidels will go to victory lane here tonight at the Hancock County Speedway. Drew Bargloff in 2nd, Brandon Nielsen in 3rd, Steve Wickman and Chris Krug rounding out your top 5. So the move to the outside after sizing up the 45. The 99X will visit victory lane here tonight. Out of the car in victory lane, the 99X of Josh Seidels. Chad Meyer, down to you.
Thank you, Scotty. Heck of a move to win this one. Big sigh of relief, and the 99 says finally. And we'll work our way here in front of the car, Josh. So you spent quite a bit of time trying to work the inside of Bargloff there and then decided to jump to the outside. Tell us about what led up to that move.
Finally, I just had to go. This place has been my bread and butter the last 2 years, and my season's been terrible. You know that. I've led them till the end and broke. Finally, I knew Drew was going to race me clean because that's Drew. So I just knew I had to go to the top because he was leaving it open, and if you can bang it off the top here, no one's going to beat you.
Well, you got it done. Why such a big sigh of relief? I mean, technically, we haven't had a lot of race nights across North Iowa. Were you worried you were going to get good here this year?
Last year at this time, I had 5 wins. 4 of them were standing right here talking to you. Last year, this place was so good to me. This year, it's been dumb things, breaking stuff I never even changed. I was actually looking at fishing boats all day today. I was about to trade it off.
Well, you told me a couple days ago, you said, well, I could always go hunting.
Yeah, this one's going to mean big. Got a big trophy for the boys. Got money for the wife. I'll be going home empty-handed.
Well, yeah, but you're going to get to come back another week. Who else you got to thank?
Everybody that's on this car. Austin Johns is here tonight. He's my good luck charm. He's been with me a couple times. My dad, my wife, my mother and father-in-law. Mark Frederick, my brand new pickup's blown up in Spencer, so luckily I have him to give me a pickup. But everybody for coming and just everybody that helps.
Welcome back to Victory Lane, bud.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Seidel's winning the Landis IMCA Hobby Stock A-Main here tonight.